Hello there, and welcome to a tutorial on the track and ball system with regards to the supervisor and or branch manager level. So to generate a daily roster, it's very simple. When you first log into the system, on the first time you use it, you'll come to a blank screen that pretty much looks like that with your outlet details there. Literally just hit the button of generate daily roster and the system will automatically generate the next available date. Alright, so literally the second day can be generated, and we can see now we have 2 days generated, and what has been put in is the default start and end time. Alright, so to edit those, you literally click on the little edit facility and you change it to the required criteria and you save and return. So as you can see, you can go through these different options here with regards to how the hours are to be allocated, and as you go through each one, and the last one we'll do will be this one. Okay, this particular user is different because their hours are or should we say they leave, and the hours that they work and when they cash in hours is on an in lieu basis, and the people that are set up like this understand exactly what I mean by this, and the portion down the bottom of the screen will show you the current balance as it stands at that particular point in time. The editing of the hours is exactly the same, and what can be seen here now, if we filter out to the first, we can see that the hours have been edited accordingly, and it tells us whether it's a leave day or an off day or a normal day or anything like that. What we can also see is a calendar view of exactly the same, where the grey times are ones that have been rostered and these ones down here still need to be rostered. One can also generate a day from here and continue to work with it and edit it directly from this point. So rosters can be generated and worked with from both this screen and from the calendar view screen. Alright, so once the roster has been generated for the month, we will basically filter out to September and we will say submit for approval, and at that point the roster will have been forwarded to your OSM for approval. We will go and approve it from the OSM's perspective, and we'll be back in a second with the logging of actual attenders. Hours have been, your roster has been submitted to your supervisor, and your supervisor has approved it and sent it back to you. When you log in, you'll basically come to a screen that is a slightly different color. It is a pale blue, and the logo here has also changed. Just to show you the difference between the two, you can flick between your rostering, of which there are no records at the moment, and your actuals by simply clicking like that. Alright, so from this screen what we have is we have all of the hours that we rostered. We sent through to the supervisor. Supervisor has approved them. Sorry, my apologies. Your OSM has approved your roster and is sent back. The hours are now ready for actual approval, where you will now ensure that you log the hours that the employee actually is at the outlet. Okay, now you would have noticed when you submit your roster, you submit your roster for an entire month with a single click. When you submit your hours, your approved hours, your actual hours, you will submit them daily. So you will need to filter out using this criteria here to a single day. Alright, so if we quickly just edit one of these records quickly and just say that person left early for whatever reason, you know far more about that part than I do. Okay, we will see that the records have been altered, and we will go to submit as actual. Right, so at this stage you will now see that the 2nd of September is now the first day that we have available, and the 1st of September has now been submitted to the supervisor, to the OSM as actuals. It's as simple as that, and we go through the month and you edit each and every record as required. Alright, one of the other functions that you need to do are temp transfers. So the first thing you need to do from a temp transfer is select the date that you want to work with. Alright, and what you will do is you will go to temp transfer, you will select your branch, you will select your person that you're going to transfer from, and you will then put in your hours that that person is working. Now this could be for a shift handover, it could be for any number of reasons. And we will now see that on the 2nd of September we now have that record there which we did just now in testing as a temp transfer, and that record there. So it now records your temp transfers. Alright, you can go to your calendar view and it will very easily show you which temp transfer records have been recorded for that particular day. Right, you're unable to submit your daily attendance from here, but what you do is you go back, filter out to the day in question, and submit as actual, and the system automatically moves you on to the next day. And you're creating your roster and submitting your actuals is as simple as that.